G'day, hi, and welcome. All right, yesterday when the camera shut off, my chain fell off and the seat went wonky on me. But that seat actually is not too bad. 14 kilometers or whatever I did yesterday on it, and my butt cheeks aren't hurting, so the seat actually fits me. So now, but today I'm going to take the Bertha. I don't have to go as far. I'm going to take the Tetris seat, as my client calls it, or sorry, the Minecraft seat, just like a block. And I got to go do some work. It's a little bit late in the day to start, sure, I granted, but today is a glorious day. Not just because the sun is shining. It is a little bit on the ratherly warm side for me, but I have to wear pants again. Yesterday was deathly hot. Today's not as bad, but it's still kind of early. It's before noon anyway, so it could be deathly hot by this afternoon. But here's Exhibit A. Why am I so happy? Well, once we get past the running generator, I'll tell you. Just because might not. It's going to get a little loud there for a second. Ugh. Okay. It's a loud enough generator. Okay, so Exhibit A. You guys know the main reason why I'm riding my bicycles is because my car's broken down, right? Which today I gotta go see the scrapyard guy to get a bunch of stuff hauled away. All right, over the other side for now. Would like to have a mirror on this thing. Okay, so anyway, today I had to go pay my credit card, but we'll get to that. So I have $360 to put on my credit card for this month. Okay, I owed $1,780. Okay, which not a lot of debt. The minimum monthly payment was $90. So I always try to do at least a 4-to-1 ratio of whatever you owe, because if you just pay the very minimum, it'll take you 10 years to pay it off. Like at $90, I think it was something like 3 years to pay off that debt or something like that. It'd be 17, 18, yeah, sorry. It'd be 2 to 3 years to pay off the debt at $90 if you just did the minimum monthly payment. Now, okay, fine, you wouldn't notice it, but you're gonna pay a lot more interest than you need to, right? And credit card debt's always bad. It's always bad, no matter what. But guys like me, if we want to get anything in life, we got to use credit cards. Hey! So anyway, as I was saying, the debt load I have was not too bad. It's like, it's low, but $1,780 is a lot of money for a guy like me, you know? So I have to strategize how I'm gonna, pay off something like that, right? And the way I did it, like I say, is kind of like taking all my money at a rate of whatever the minimum monthly payment is and try to double to triple or quadruple it and just pay off the debt as fast as I can and use the card to buy something else, right? Why? Because saving up has just been really, really difficult. I'd never get anything if I tried to save up for everything. It just wouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Like I'd still be back on. Like I wouldn't have my chainsaws. I wouldn't have my you know, well, I'd probably have both whippersnippers, but like I wouldn't be able to expand my tools. So, you guys also know, if you've been following the channel, that I do my taxes. I've been behind in 4 years of taxes. I'm sure I'm not the only person on the planet that was. Now, because I made so little, I got a lot of money back for these 4 years. So I did 2 years worth of taxes late last year, December, something like that. And I got about 3,700 back, all in, which is not bad. That's a good chunk of change, right? Now, what did I do with that money? I did absolutely nothing with that money. I just hung on to it. Why? Buffer zone. Most people get that money and they spend it right away. I'm not that guy. I'm broke, but I'm a different type of broke. I'm a broke with a strategy that I don't spend money I don't have. That's what the credit card's for, right? Oh, the poplar tree broke in half. So what happened was, a lot of headwind today. Yesterday was such a hard day coming back. Oh, it was brutal, just brutal. And like, I'm not wearing work boots right now. Last time I did this in the hot weather with the work boots on, that just killed me off so hard. I was so, like, I was drained for like 4 days after. Pants are about as drained. I have to wear pants because I do a lot of whippersnipping, and it's, you know, poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac, poison parsnip. That's the dangerous one. We got it all here, right? So I tend to try not to get too poisoned. So on a hot 30 some odd degree day, I'm wearing work pants, and that's just not fun. But anyway, so yesterday I'd asked my dad if I could borrow or not yesterday, the day before, I asked him if I could borrow the truck on Friday because I got my checks in for the past 2 years of taxes and the GSTs and all that stuff, right? Okay, great. Which came up to $2,000 and skunk, $37, something like that, and some odd cents, right? Okay, so of the $3,000 that I have aside for you know, another vehicle, that brings me up to $4,000, and then the rest could either be for insurance, plate, whatever. Makes sense? Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so like, it's not like, okay, you take every cent and you put it towards the vehicle, because then you can't put it on the road, you know what I mean? And man, that's a hell of a headwind. How am I going in a headwind on the way out and on the way back at the same? It makes no sense. I took this bike because the other bike I didn't really have time to adjust the seat, and I want to give this one a see how it does. This is the hardest hill I have between where I'm going and my work, so it'll be easier on the way back. Get off the road here. This bike is so heavy. It is so heavy. Like, the gearing's fine. It's the 60 pounds of bike that's not fine. But as you see, I made the hill. But I got to take it easy and not exert myself too much in this kind of heat, because I just don't want to die. Yesterday I got home, I was borderline heat stroke. I was like just right at the edge of it. Took me an hour, but I made it. Last time I was caught in the rain, right? So there's always something. Okay, just gotta get up this hill a bit more. Whew, catch my breath. I think tonight's Tour de France, stage 19. They're getting near the end. Those guys, they're looking so tired now. Very valiant, these men are doing that. Even the guys that don't make the whole race and they drop out, whatever. Like, I know what I'm going through. Just trying to deal with the heat going back and forth to work on a short run, you know, in comparison to them. So, you know, maybe I have it better than I think. But anyway, so I get up this morning. I take my truck and my propane tank, because my propane tank was empty. And last time I cooked burgers, about 3 or 4 days ago, or about, oh, maybe it was last week, I was like, just got the burgers done and the propane ran out. So I was like, no problem, I'll just get some more propane. So it was $19. Propane went up by $1. So I was doing that, and Mr. Randy, I was doing that, but on my way out I started contemplating, you know, I looked at the checks before I stuffed them in the bag and say, okay, well, now I have $4,000 for the car and blah blah blah. I was like, or I could completely pay off all my debt, you know, and still have $200 to spare. So what I've been doing is